Hi guys, welcome to another video. So today I will be showing you Highfield Court, which is a postgraduate accommodation at Royal Holloway, University of London. So there are 3 blocks at Highfield Court. You have block 3, you have block 2 where I stay, and you have block 1. Okay, so we are right outside my block, and there are a total of 144 flats in all the blocks of Highfield Court. Alright, so in each floor there are around 16 flats. So let me show you. So this is basically where you dispose all your waste, and you have a cycle parking as well. So in case if you decide to buy a cycle, you can park it over here and it's really safe. So there is no smoking allowed in this block and in most of the accommodations over here, but you can always come out and if you're a smoker, you can always dispose your cigarettes here. Anyway, moving on. So we basically have this number lock. Alright, so you have to basically enter your code that you get and you can open the door. Okay, so here we have the ground floor, which basically has flats 1 and 2, and each flat will have 8 rooms, so like 8 students can stay in each flat. So here you have some notices, basically the fines and the penalties, and the COVID notices playing your part. You have a fire alarm as well. So in our block, we have, we get our fire alarm tested every Wednesday. So yeah. So moving on, I stay on the 2nd floor. This is level 1. Again, flats 3 and 4, and it's basically 16 rooms in all. So to the security, in case if you're locked out of your room or for some other problem, you just have to, as it says, lift the handset and speak. So that's pretty simple. You can call them, and if you're locked out of your room, they will always be there to help. So that's one advantage. Okay, so this is the view outside. This, by the way, is Penrose. We are facing Penrose Court. I will be doing a video on Penrose Court and uploading it as well. So stay tuned. Do like, share and subscribe. So yeah. Alright, so this is where I stay. It's flat 5 and 6. So when we go in, so we have got one flat, that's 2A, that's our flat, and 2B, that's another flat right now. So we need the college ID card, alright? You need the college ID card to access it. You simply have to put your ID card over here and you can access it. And then walking in, you basically have 8 flats. You have basically 3 flats over here. Then you've basically got 4 flats here. What's that? You've got a storeroom, but that's not for us to use, and a maintenance store. So that again is not for us to use. So we've got another telephone here that you can call the reception area and talk to them about something if you have any query. And this is basically the kitchen and the common dining area. So moving on to that. Alright guys, so this is basically the kitchen of Highfield Court. So as you know, one flat in Highfield Court will accommodate 8 people. So this is the kitchen space for 8 of us. So as you can see, there's one dining table with 8 chairs, 2 fridges. I think the fridge would be a disadvantage of Highfield Court because the fridges here are actually a little small, you know, when it comes to sharing between 8 people, right? It gets rather small. So like this is the deep freezer, this section, and this one is like the normal section. So you can see like everything here, it's all cramped up because there isn't ample space, you know, to put your regular stuff. I mean, you can't put bread and all down there because it'll be very bad. So here, I mean, it'll freeze if you put it down there. So yeah, yeah, you can see there's some meat and we've got some frozen foods over here. So yeah, here's the sink, and you get drinking water from this tap. You get cold drinking water. You can get warm as well, but that wouldn't be advisable. It's better to take cold water and then you know, heat it up, this water. So here, this is basically a hot plate. So this is where you can make all your food. We do not have a gas stove over here. It's not no naked flames. Most of the places will not have these gas stoves. So we have this electric hob over here which basically takes the smoke. It's like an exhaust also. And yes, we have an oven. So over here you can do a lot of baking, you can make a lot of pizzas, you know, heat stuff well. So yeah, this is a very good thing. Okay, moving to the cabinet spaces, we have like a lot of them. So yeah, you can easily, I mean, split your stuff between 8 people. So like now, for instance, like one person can take these 3 layers, you know, like, and the other person can take these 3. So we've got like 4 layers over here, and then we've got another 4 over there. So yeah, one can easily like share cabinet space. Over here we have got some extra space as well for like more stuff. Anyways, that's not important. So we've got drawers and everything. Yeah, so moving on. Okay, so we've got a microwave from like, you know, the college has provided us with a microwave and also with a toaster. So yeah, you can heat your food and you know, toast your bread. So that's a good thing. The mixer grinder and the rice cooker are bought separately. It doesn't come as part of the package. Yeah, and okay, so if you go to see, we've got one dustbin for like general waste and one for recycled waste like cardboards and plastic bottles, glass bottles, etc. So yeah, this is basically Highfield Court, guys. Okay, so basically we'll be entering a room at Highfield Court. So the way to enter your room is via your key. Okay, so you just put it over here, it's green light, and then you open your door to the room. So this is my friend Ashil's room. Big ups to him for letting me, you know, record in his room. So here you've got a mirror. Alright, you've got a heater. You know, when it gets cold, you definitely need it. Right now it's summer, so we don't really need it right now. So you have this, basically the study space. Okay, so over here, you know, you can easily like get some books and, you know, you can write. It's very convenient. Here there's a place for your laptop, and you know, you can see it's attached a monitor, and you have a light. So you get this light and a bulb provided by the college, but this bulb, it's not this one. He's changed it, and like, you know, he's done up his room like with the LED and stuff like that. Oh yeah, so there's a fan as well because it's the summer and it gets really hot. So having a fan is definitely really good. So yeah, you've got some storage space over here for your books, you know, and for like you know, a lot of your stuff. You can just put it over here. And so basically this is your bed, and the good thing about this bed is that it even has storage. So any of your suitcases, if you're coming here with suitcases, two big suitcases can easily go inside. Over here you have your closet. The disadvantage of this is that it is slightly small, and if you plan on bringing a lot of clothes, it may not be that good. Yeah, and you have some more storage area. Okay, so that's about it for this room. You can see the size, and now I'll just like move on to the main part of it, the ensuite washroom, which is right here. Okay, so you have like some space to put your towels and all of that. So here you can see the washroom. You can see it's a fairly small washroom, guys. You have like a small space over here. You have a mirror. You have like, you can have some, space to put all your shampoos and your soaps inside. And you've got a shower head here. So yeah, that's about it. So I think another disadvantage is that this place, to take a shower, right, it's quite small, but if you're not tall enough, you can quite nicely adjust to it. So yeah, so this is the ensuite, and yeah, you've got an exhaust as well. So this is basically the ensuite washroom of Highfield Court. It's compact, but I would say it does the work, and it's nice. It's better to have your own personal washroom, in my opinion, rather than sharing your washroom with others. So yep, that's about it. Okay, so this is basically the map of Royal Holloway. They give it to us the moment we move in to our accommodations. So over here you can see Founders Building, which is basically the main attraction of the campus, and Highfield Court is basically right next to Founders Building. So if you go to see, we have Highfield Court here, and we've got Penrose Court that's right next to Highfield Court, basically just opposite. And then when you move over here, you've got George Elliot, and you've got the George Elliot Reception Center, which is where you get most of your parcels from. Like say if you order something online, like Amazon, you're gonna have to collect it from here. Gowar is basically, wait, let me have a look at it. Yes, it's right here in this corner. So it's basically Gowar and then Wedderburn, which is an undergrad accommodation. So you're basically cut off from most of the postgrad students, but it's a new building and it's really nice in a way. Like if you like going to the gym, like the gym is right here. The sports center is so close to your place. However, for like students from Highfield Court and Penrose and even George Elliot, it's going to be quite a walk.